quite literally world-class riders.
Absolutely legends.
However, if you can be world-class rider with an advantage, good luck to you. Right, come on, people. You were here 2 minutes ago. That's it. They've all found their way back. Watch the lights, says the lady with the flag at the front. So, 40-odd pairs of eyes. Watch the lights go out, and away we go. Oh, I reckon it's going to be Philip Jansen actually making a very good start. He's already nailed 3 or 4 of his fellow competitors there as we go charging into Redgate. He's gone for the big swooping line, and that's made him up another place, or maybe even 2 as we go down through Hollywood. Again, no incidences down there. Redgate's another corner. It's been pretty quiet, certainly compared with last year when we were seeing people all over the place finding their way through, as you mentioned before, Rick, a very deep gravel trap. Down through the Craner curves we go. Nobody joining the club there, which is exactly what we want to see. We go out on the old hairpin. So old I've never remembered it being a hairpin. And up to Starkey's Bridge, Ghost of. Up to Schwantz, then McLean's, and then Cobbers.
Snake of bikes going around the racetrack.
Tell you what, the Snake's got an escaped head though. That whoever that is at the front has made a very good start and definitely running well. I wonder if that's filled with confidence Ben Round from pole position, because Ben made a great start.
Yeah, well, you know
in the
what
earlier racing ran away.
That's his first win sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. You break
the door
your duck
to loads more.
Absolutely, get those floodgates open. Let's wait and see what we can see as they emerge out. Oh, he's not looking quite such a healthy lead now. That is Ben Round, though. I recognise those colours from earlier. Second place, though. I'm not quite sure. Is that McRae? I think that might be Luke. Closing him down into the Heineken
tight there. Did you see that for 5th?
Oh,
so
right, that field just into sort of top 10 kind of battle there. Yeah, very close indeed. Right, up we go then. A few more last dash overtaking manoeuvres. Oh, did somebody getting a penalty there as well? I think I just heard. Didn't quite catch the number, but somebody's been a bad panda. And it is indeed, it's McRae. So McRae must have got Round going up into Goddard's there, because Hardy's in 3rd. Then it's Kershaw, Max McRae, O'Hara, Sylvester, North Woodall, Mann, Jansen. He made up a couple of places at the start there. Alex Mann, though, he hasn't spent too much time on this little CB500. We know the ability of the man who currently is the holder of the beautiful Algernon Guinness trophy. Is that one you picked up in your travels at all?
No, so I'm always jealous when people pick that one up.
It's a beautiful piece of silver.
Yeah, I'm always actually impressed as well, because if you've ever picked that trophy up, it weighs an absolute ton.
Something like 25-30 kilos of solid silver. It is magnificent.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. I know the Milano is the trophy, but you've got to think in terms of sheer elegance, the Algae definitely beats it. Right, the leaders, McRae and Round, are up the top there, and Round's got a little bit quicker than McRae, so I wonder if he's already gone past him. A couple of changes down the back there, or maybe just a transponder issue. A couple of people not going out in the same order that they left over here. Down into Foggy S's once more then, and nose two's tail stuff. And that is indeed Round ahead of McRae. Now, we know McRae was strong in this section last time. Oh, he's going to go early this time. Going to try and nail him on the way into the Heineken hoop. And, yeah, he cranks it over hard. That is Luke McRae, your championship leader and race leader, as they go up. But is Round going to fight straight back? Oh, I think he is. He's going to have a good squeeze. No, he can't. Oh, I wish we could see those corners.
Oh, there was nose chopped off for sure.
Yeah, big nose chop, I think, there. Absolutely. Look at Hardy trying to make himself as small as possible on that very small bike. Kershaw using him as a bit of a tow truck. I think Kershaw's going to have a look down the inside. We know how strong Max is. Is that going to pay off? Yes, it does. I was thinking Max might get the swoop back, but no cutback coming in there.
Impressive stat. Ben Round actually on that lap, the fastest lap of the race, 1:48.796, despite having his nose chopped off by Luke McRae.
Hardy, Kershaw, Max McRae, Aaron Sylvester, O'Hara, Sean losing a place there. Woodall going past on North. Then Alex Mann staying there in 10th place as Horner makes up a couple of places there. Jansen loses a couple of places too. See Chris Rogers having a battle with Joe Baldry there as well, so that's a bit of a former MZ rider battle as well, because quite a few of the MZ types are getting well into the CB500s. The economical four-stroke racing proving extremely popular. That's why we've got reserves on the grid.
Yeah, well, I think anybody that loves racing likes it when it's competitive.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
so, you know, if you know there's a grid that's reasonable. I mean, these bikes are cheap, aren't they, you know, to buy and run relatively, you know.
Well, as Max Hardy's dad was telling me, the beauty of running the CB500 is that he knows he can sell it next week for exactly what he paid for it. Without any problems at all.
Zero downside, really.
Yeah.
Oh, some nice hairpin action there from 12th to 3rd for somebody. I'm not sure who that was. Oh, someone's just broken down. The leader has just broken down. His chain, but I think his chain's gone.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. I can see it dragging behind him there.
Yeah.
The only consolation prize is that he can roll back into the pit, so he doesn't have to face the van of shame. But there you go, CB500s can snap chains.
Well, that's tightened it up at the front, and there's across the line. Max McRae came across the line in the lead, but I think Ben Round has just done him into Redgate. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them all going for the lead now.
That's a great shame. Yep, that is definitely a shame. Rather fortuitously for him, though, it has fallen off, but it's not seized into the wheel or the swing arm or anything like that, which of course is probably you can sometimes have when you chuck a chain, isn't it?
Perfect where it came off, because he hasn't got any distance to go before he can actually stop, which he has done now in the pit lane, and that could be tidied up.
Yeah, I think I see what the problem is there, mate. Yeah,
I think he lost drive.
Literally. Well, Luke McRae, he doesn't need that, because Adrian Kershaw is looking on for another solid points finish, and Adrian is the one he needs to beat in this overall championship. Luke last year missed the first round of 2 rounds, I think, to finish second in the championship last year. So he's got a lot of certain amount of pride to
Where's Max in
last
this
year.
championship? Max McRae.
Max McRae in the overall championship is currently in 7th place.
Okay.
Where Max is doing well, though.
Well, he's current leader at the moment. So.
Okay. Well, Max is also leading. Max is leading the heavyweight brigade.
Looks to me like Ben Round has taken that lead away from him. And now we go into the
three-way battle, four-way battle. Yeah. Obviously, Kershaw wants to try and make hay while the sun shines, but everybody else is trying to keep on. Three abreast of the Goddards.
Who's going to be latest? I think it's the man round the outside. If he manages to maintain it, there was someone going, and he has done.
I think you're right. I think that's Max. I'm pretty sure that's Max McRae's colours. But Kershaw using him as a bit of a tow truck, comes alongside, uses the slipstream beautifully. I think that Round's going to use a double slipstream, though, and that's Kershaw leading. It's McRae up the inside back as he fights back. So yeah, good scrap. Oh, somebody else taking a tumble as well out there somewhere, mate. Can't quite see where.
Okay, haven't seen that one, but Ben Round's just
having a quick look around the circuit. Oh, here we go. I think it might be. Where's that camera? Is that at the
back straight?
Back straight, into the foggy S's there. So. Oh, it looks like a couple of people have decided to exit stage left there.
Yeah.
So, trying to retrieve the bike
trying to get that out before they come round again.
Yeah, it's proving to be slightly problematical. Obviously, it'll be contained under the yellow flags there. The marshal's right in the firing line there.
They are coming down to the S's now.
The straps there, because yes, you're right, the leaders are heading down that way, and obviously they're frantically trying to gain some places and things like that, because that's what you do down there. But there will be no overtaking under the yellow flag.
And here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4. As quick as that, they come out the S's.
Alright, that's Max McRae in second. You can see the big man, the heavyweight, doing well in the heavyweight championship, leading it, of course. It's as well as you can do, really, as we power up towards the Goddard's hairpin. At least they're line astern, not all side by side this time, which makes a bit of a change. Going to come across the line to complete lap 5, so just the 2 laps left in the race. I think it's going to be Adrian Kershaw who leads Max McRae across the line. It is indeed. Ben Round holds on to 3rd. Max Hardy there in 4th place. And it's Sylvester O'Hara up next. Then we've got a little bit of a gap before we've got another great 4-way scrap, and that's Woodall, North, Horner, Osborne all arguing over the minor positions there. And it's Ianson not too far off the money with Calvin Grimes, Alex Mann and Carter also quite close by as well, with Ashmead, Baldry, Dyer in that order. 95 machine coming into the pits there as well. That's Rogers, unfortunately for Chris. So I'm not quite sure what fate has befallen him. But he'll be nil points in this race, which is good news for Avi Marshall because she was behind him. And next time round she'll be ahead of him. And so will everybody else, of course, who's still out there on the circuit. So the leaders, that four-way battle is just making its way up to Coppers. We'll see if anybody does anything special in the timing screen up there. No, there's been a change though. Certainly, I think round is passed on Max McRae, if I've called the order right, but that could well change by the time they get back to us once again. Looks like a PB that time round for Hardy, so he's definitely still in the mix there though. A little faster than anybody else in that group.
And there's an overtake just down into the foggy S's there, I can see on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, who's that in second? Because they just...
That is Max.
Yeah, okay, so is that Ben at the front, followed by Max? Yeah?
Yep, I think you're right. Yes, Ben Round, Max McRae, and then it is Adrian Kershaw with Max Hardy behind him.
A couple of laps ago, Ben Round set a 1:48.796, which was fastest lap of the race, but the lap after that, where they've all been scrapping, all their times were down, and I think that's giving fifth place Sylvester half a chance to catch them up a bit. You know,
it's a long way round. We've only got the last lap to go now, so they spread out. I tell you what they might have to deal with though, there could be a back marker in the way as well. So there's a slower back marker just making their way down to the Craner curves there. Oh, as these four right on the money, they're going to come charging down.
And Ben Round, who led over the line just then, he's I mentioned his fastest lap of the race, which was a 1:48.796. He's just done a time 0.005 of a tenth slower than that time, so he's on top pace and he's leading the field, so he's got the best chance he's going to get of taking this to the flag.
Yeah, absolutely. He'd dearly love to make it 2 wins in a row on the same day, but there's a lot of people behind him who would also like to claim a gold medal as well, and the least of which is Max McRae.
There is a back marker right at the entrance to Coppis.
Yeah, that's right. They're going to miss him there. I think hopefully they're going to get him on the back straight so that he won't prove anything of a hindrance whatsoever.
Couldn't tell from the TV screens there.
No, very hard indeed to tell what's going on through there. That's for sure. We'll watch the exit just a moment.
That's very crowded through the S's. Ben.
Okay, that is still Ben Round. He's got a little bit of a gap, and it's Max Hardy who's now moved up into second place ahead of Max McRae. Adrian Kershaw. But look at that. McRae on Hardy. That's a brave move. The big man coming past the tool man. Side by side, rubbing handlebars on the way out. This is going to go another pass. Kershaw's going to try and do a double here as well. He's certainly passed Max. Now Max is going to have a look at Max Hardy.
That won't fit.
Are they all going to make it round? Yes, they do. It's going to be Ben Round who's going to take the win. It is going to be Max Hardy in second, Max McRae in third. And bringing up the back end of that is Adrian Kershaw, who's unable to stay.
He was the one that lost out there. He tried to go in between the pair of them, I think.
That was fantastic action. Yeah. Just wish we could have seen past the grandstand there, to be perfectly honest, mate. Anyway, Sylvester O'Hara, the next two across the line. Then comes that big battle with Woodall finally beating former champion North. Then it's Horner, Mann, Grimes, Osborne. Ianson looks like he's dropping down the order there. Lost a couple of places as Baldry and Osborne go past him. Then it's Dwyer over the line ahead of Carter. Johns actually, who gets past on Carter, who's dropping down the order there.
Yeah, looks like Carter's dropping down the order here.
Down here somewhere. You don't get to make mistakes in this game because there's lots of people who will happily replace you on the order. Okay, that's the sort of action we've come to expect from the Thunderbike 500 class. Certainly didn't disappoint there, did it?
No, 200% it did not disappoint. It looked like Max Hardy set the fastest lap on the last lap of the race, trying his desperate attempt to get to Ben Round. But the
Finn Chalk's lap record is safe, so there we go. We know there's some more time out there if you want to join the aliens. Don't know, at Cadwell Park last year we had some guys join us, and I'm going to be annoyed. I can't remember the name, but you know I'm crap with names anyway.